I've just thrown together over 13 minutes of Joe Rogan, cropped and slowed. Let's get to it, shall we? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. He's nodding up and down a little bit, then he stopped doing that. He's got the Fiorella thing, he's having trouble moving his mouth. He's fixated on the teleprompter. He's meant to be in conversation with planted fake comic Tripoli, who plugs the conspiracy side. Tied to the hip of Plonkinen, the convo couch. I caught convo couch filming for police. I'm not going to go over anything. Doesn't seem to matter anymore. I'm looking up towards the big face there, but I have trouble seeing any pupils, but how he's moving his body, and then the bottom small, the bigger. That was odd, to say the least. Here. I don't have to say anything. Some of these will go slow. Most are going slow, but some will be going very slow. I guess at this point, it should be clear that it's on the individual to make their own decision on what I'm saying. So there he's supposed to be looking at Tripoli, but he's going horizontally. The signature of reading. He does a lot of strange movements of the head. Tucker Carlson does that. The seemingly fake named Dave Smith likes to chug his face around in awkward, violent motions. Rogan loves to go to the sailing teleprompter. I don't know how this I do know how this has persisted. The media's in on it. Social media's in on it. It's all in on it. And then they steal my phraseology. Then everyone's going, they're in on it. And they like to do that with, well, it doesn't matter. Here, he moves his hands in a strange diagonal. I guess you had to be there. He goes in a crazy man mode because he's lost control of his face. There's his hand. They get away with it because everyone's in on it. There's nothing they can do to fix this. I got the Audacity viewable in case it glitches out. I'm not talking for no good reason. That's not being taped. I admit that I'm talking right now for no good reason, but it's being recorded, and it's lining up with what the viewer... He's doing face yoga. I'm right here. I can see what's going on. But the face yoga makes it worse. He just did He controlled the up and down chicken face movement, the up and down of it. But they can. It's a fake smile. There's the nose crunch. Rogan saved by the lazy cropping and inability to edit any of this. I'm not gonna. There's still over 8 minutes to go. I don't even have to be good at this and its greatness because it's real. They can't pull this off for 2-3 hours ago. He looks pale. I'm trying to pressure with the telepathy. Joe Rogan become more and more pale. Joe Rogan, you're aging rapidly within Joe Rogan from the excessive drug use. This is a telepathic signal to you, shakety shaking it over there with a squinty McSquintington. Damn, that's hurting my neck, and I think that's why they're doing it. So I look away a little bit. I try to rationalize within the mind. That's him doing that. That's not me. It's making me frickin' dizzy. That can't be justified. And there's no Daily Mail's not going to make an article asking why is Joe Rogan making crazy head movements, inexplicable. They're not gonna, because they use the AI too. Look at all these dog shit podcasts. They're using AI for the thumbnails. They're not even trying anymore. They got Trump doing things that are clearly unconstitutional. And the Epstein, the gaslighting going on is the whole thing. Israel just saying, all right, enough's enough. We're ending all this. The last 50 years, 75 years didn't mean much, didn't mean anything. We can just genocide it out. So there's Rogan going up and down at a diagonal, too, to upset the viewer. He's bouncing around from teleprompter to teleprompter. I think he does look sickly, and I am hoping that somehow I'm killing him just non-violently through telepathy that can't be proven. That's what I'm trying to do. I admit it, because then there's nothing they can do about it. I'm like, well, prove it. Let's see you prove that one. He's got like an Ozempic mouth, I think, right there. He probably popped that thing even if he didn't need it. He said, yeah, I'll try that. Why not? Huffing and puffing the face. The guy's done. Right there, he's checking it. He's stage 4 chicken face syndrome. I coined that. I'm like one of the best all-time, long-lasting, out there. Fairly good for free content. Never paid. Frickin' even made it into the zeitgeist for top of the zeitgeist. Top of it. At the top of the food chain for relevance. Yet they never gave me a platform for that. This is where he puts a hand in the shape of a GUN. That would just be too good to be true if. But I wouldn't be surprised if. Sorry for stuttering. I wouldn't be surprised if Joseph Rogan has dark thoughts. He doesn't seem to have any real friends or family. I know he's got a family, but there's no way. There's no way he's living anything normal for a human being. His daughters be better off not knowing him. His wife must be just total nothingness. 'Cause he's nothingness. At least Liver King's got, he's funny. And he's not, he only became full of it a couple years ago. I looked into it a little bit. I think Liver King could beat him up if it's in one of those no cage, because he's Rogan's no picnic for health. I've never seen Rogan fight once. Like, is he even a real fighter? Did he even do anything? Or was he a high school wrestler or something? Like, he ain't shit for an athlete. No frickin' sassafrasic way. Let's see how much time there's left on the clock. We're looking at about 2.5 minutes to go. That's called face yoga. I bet someone with better eyesight than me could see his pupils. I can see him. I think I can see them. I can see his cheek bouncing up and down. I can see he's got his hand. I see him doing that quite often, where his hand is on his face. Kim Iverson don't look no good. Now, is it a coincidence that she seems to be falling into the tank even worse and worse? And same with Rogan. Am I influencing them? I'd love to. I'd love to be able to tell Joe Rogan he was never a comedian, he was never an actor, he played himself. They even gave him the same stupid Joey name. He's an ugly fuck too. Nothing they're doing can be justified. I think their stats are as faked as anything. So they're keeping us nobodies at low stats. And they're giving someone like this incredible stats simply to maintain it as the status quo of platform. Yet I think they're moving away from him. They know they know it's over pretty much. Most people are internet savvy. We're all internet savvy. There's no way the millions don't know that they're scripted. I'm pretty sure it's easy to tell someone when it comes up, like, oh yeah, someone, they don't even have to mention my channel. They just go, oh yeah, someone cropped them out and slowed it down. You can see that they're reading. Something like that. That's all I've ever been saying the last couple years. It goes nowhere. My stuff on Brett Kimberlin a long time ago, they ended up using that and turning it into Wienergate, like weird stuff, SWATgate. And they frickin' they used me as a human being. They effed with me for that stuff. And to this day, they F with me, but it's not in my interest to pursue it. Like, to try to document and explain it. It's just not in my interest. I did a little bit. I have this theory. I have this thinking here that a lot of these podcasters were told about my channel, that they do know about it, and that there is a way for them to watch my videos without the statistics being added. Now, I'm not saying I should have quadrillion page stats, but I'm talking about if something from like a week ago is over 100 views, and it's it just freezes, and they all freeze. They all just stop. But I don't care because then it makes it seem like I'm being vain about it. I'm talking well over the fact. I'm just gonna add screenshots. I took a few of Rogan. It's close to. It's like quarter 11, 10 to 11 p.m. 15th of August. I'm in a good spot right now for breathing. Oh, I know what I could do. And I will do that. I'll do that right now and add it to this. I hope it's good too. Probably won't be, but I've got complete confidence in myself as, I guess, a musician. I'd say at the minimum I'm a carnival act who can hit any sound wherever it is, high or low. And then beyond that, I think it's quite possible I'm savant, singer, musician type. I'm a little too old now to try to get on trumpet like I was as a kid through high school. So I went over scales as a kid. I listened to music. They said listen to the music. I listened to some of the greatest trombone, jazz. I learned as a kid that the sound can be so, I guess, sweet, for lack of a better word. All right, let's see. Before I lose the nerve, Audacity's over 17 minutes. I gotta, there's no rush because there's nothing to be missed out on. Van Halen jump lyrics. Could take a little bit of time to. I think I can hit some notes. I think some of that singing I did lately some of it's not so bad for possibly being high quality singing, jazz, improv, just being in tune and within the key, within what the thing is. The key of whatnot. YouTube seems to have counterpunched Adblock, which have been doing marvelous work of late, just making mincemeat out of YouTube. But now YouTube's making it where, well, they're gonna go for at least the minimum hassle that they can get out of it. They can't just admit that they suck and there's nothing they can do to. Yikes. Alright. I had it at quarter speed. That's not gonna work. Why am I talking like that with the fake voice? Why am I such a phony? Why can't I just be myself? I'll have to drop the. I listen to it. I listen to it. I go to the lyrics page. Oh, now it's not even working. Oh, here it is. Dun 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 dun. All right, I think it's at a good volume for myself. So I'm gonna be listening when I do this singing stuff. I'm going by the memory of it, so I'll listen to something over and over again as much as I can stomach. And I'm just trying to put in like little melodies here and there, which I know I can do because we used to do that in band, high school band. I like parts of this song for for the sweet sound. I had to turn them a bit lower. I'm gonna get to it now because I know there's more to life than some random nobody who, when he's got his back against the wreck machine, I seem to like that one, and it says most replayed. Alright, hopefully this goes well. Van Halen, Jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Dun, 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 nothing gets me down. You got it tough. Seeing the toughest stuff around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with punches, get to what's real. Oh, you can't see me standing there, got my back against the wreck machine. Yeah, you never worse yet you sing. Oh, can't you see what I might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Hey, you just said that, baby, how you been? You say you don't know, you won't know until we begin. Okay, you see me standing here, got my back against the machine. I ain't the worst that you seen. Oh, can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Go ahead and jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead, jump. Go ahead, jump.